Hey ho everyone, Ginger Gargoyle here. I decided to redo this video. I actually did it yesterday, but I had to do it in my window because I was having issues with the drawer where I usually hook you guys in. If this is the top of my dresser and this is the drawer, I usually hook you guys in this way, and then I stick the little flap of my computer in there to keep you guys from falling. And I just couldn't get that to go right yesterday, so I had to stop and rethink how I was going to do it. I have a haul video. Well, kind of. It's a monthly kit video from Simon Says Stamps. Okay, so I checked yesterday. This particular stamp set is still available. Okay. This is the September 2022 card kit. It is just the regular membership card kit. They will have a few special, or have at least one special one coming out called the Stamp-Timber card kit. And then towards the end of the month, if things haven't changed because of the supply chains issues, they'll have a Halloween card kit, a multimedia card kit, and then last year they had a mega multimedia card kit, so we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, so let's get into this month's card kit. This is called Let's Celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. Okay, so you always get some ideas. All right, they always give you some ideas, and on the bottom they list everything that is included. And I'm going to let that sit there for a little bit. And we're going to do things in kind of a different fashion this time. Okay. First, I'm going to start with my sucker, because I always seem to forget them. This one is a Raspberry Charms Pop. Every month they send you a sucker. Or in the case of last year when they launched their Perfectly Everything tool, the big paw, okay, they included a cocoa packet, so instead of a sucker. But every month they give you a sweet little treat to help inspire you while you're crafting. You get a 6x6 sheet of glitter cardstock, okay, and the glitter does not shed. I will say that this glitter does not shed. It definitely has a texture to it, okay, and look at that nice bright shimmer. Okay, then they give you a 6x8 paper pad, or at least 12 sheets of 6x8 double-sided paper pad. This set is from American Crafts, and it's called oh, I just looked at it too, Sweet Rush. Okay, so we'll take a look through. And the Let's Celebrate paper set usually has a lot of rainbow to it. And this paper definitely gives you that. Okay. I think I might have this set up too high. One moment. There, that's a little better. Let's start this again. Okay, so this is the Sweet Rush, okay, from American Crafts. It is 6x8 paper. If you watch MayMayMadeIt.com over on YouTube or on Facebook, you've probably seen that she has developed a folio for using these 6 by 8 sheets of paper. Okay. What's a folio? A folio is like a little mini album that she just uses regular 8.5 by 11 sheets to make the pages of, and I will more than likely be getting into how to do those, but I will probably use the Sunshine Pack for that. Okay. Although this would not be a bad pack for that. Alright, and then there is, oh, I forgot that sheet. And that's the other side of that one. Any other ones that fell out in the wrong spot? You get 2 envelopes, okay? And to me, it is not a card kit. If it does not come with envelopes, then it's just a kit. All right, they both come with the peel to stick flaps, so you don't need to worry about licking anything to get them to stick. And I do this, the Simon Says stamp does not. I do it because I have a tendency of mislaying my cutting dies. Let me zoom in. This one says happy birthday. And it actually is 2 cutting dies. Well, actually, it's a lot of cutting dies, but there's 2 cutting dies, distinct cutting dies. You get the outside lines, all right, and then the inside. Okay, so you can get the big poofy background, okay, that goes behind the words, which you can use for clouds, you can use for whatever your imagination, wherever your imagination takes you. Then you have the happy birthday letters that cut out. This is 1 die. You can see you have nice thick lines in there, all right? Let's see if I can't pull this up. Okay, do you see the little lines of metal? Probably not. Maybe it'll show up on this one. No, I need a darker one. This one maybe. Maybe right up here on top of this P. Okay, there's that little tiny line of metal. Okay, that's where you would cut to snip that off. But between the happy and the birthday, those are too wide. Those you can't just snip off and use. Those aren't actually made for that. So just keep that in mind. You can do several things. You can cut out happy birthday from your main base page. You can cut out happy birthday from this background stamp. You could cut the happy birthday out in several different colors and then replace each of the letters. Okay, do you see the centers of the P's and the A's and the R and the B? Okay, so the P's, the A's, the R, and the B. All right, you want to save those because when you put these letters back in, okay, you're going to want to use the background color for filling in those spots of the happy. If you're cutting out pink and you want to put in purple letters, okay, you're cutting out pink and you want to put in purple letters, all right, save all the little pink bits. If you've got an extra spare sheet of paper, maybe cut them out so you can get those extra little pink bits. No, that doesn't have to work that way either. I'll have to think about this one because there's a reason you want to save those little tidbits. Okay? All right, hang on. Okay, you also get an embossing folder called Minted Florals. I don't know if you're going to be able to see because I'm getting quite the reflection from the window. All right. let me pull this out and we'll open this up. Sometimes I can get this to show very well and sometimes not so much. Oh, look, that shows up great. Okay, so this is the puffy outside. This is a this is the pokey inside. So this would be considered the top. All right. It's got the grooves. All right. And then this one here is very 3D. Okay. And then you have this side, the deboss side, which has the bumps that go up and out, and you'll be able to feel the 3D effect of these. There's no top and bottom this way. It's very curved, all right, which is why they call it 3D, because it's not just front and back. It's front and back, and highs and lows and mediums, and the curving is spectacular. No, I have not used this yet. So, yeah, that's probably going to be something that we can do. Is I want to actually index my images, which is where you do it so that when it's shut, you know which side is top and which side is bottom, and you can actually see what it is. Okay, so I got that. Then I got this stamp set. This stamp set is called Let's Celebrate. Okay, and it has Happy Birthday. It is a clear stamp. Okay, it's a cling stamp. Oh, look, you got cupcakes. You actually get all sorts of cupcakes on this one. And the way these work is that any smooth surface, it could be the plastic from your stamp set, it could be acrylic, it could be your phone case. Okay, I've actually done this before in a have-to situation. It could be your thing from your embossing folder. It could be your embossing folder. You just need it to cling to something so that you can color it and then stamp it. Okay, another really good thing, if you don't have any blocks, if you have, oh, and I don't have any available, if you have cutting plates, which I have someplace, I just don't know where they're at right now, you can use your cutting plates as a stamp acrylic block, as long as they're not too cut into it. It has to be flat enough for it to stick to. And then we get some paper. We get 110-pound Nina white cardstock. If you do any sort of coloring with Copics or Spectrum Noir or Bic or anything amongst those alcohol type markers, Nina white, I've heard, is the best. I personally don't use it. I use it for my card backs, and it's okay to me. It's an 80-pound. They say it's 110-pound. So, in fact, these are 100-pound cardstocks from Simon Says Stamp, and these feel heavier than the Nina 110. Okay, so I got 100-pound in Island Blue and 100-pound in Doll Pink, and then they also gave an 8.5 by 11 sheet. Okay, which you can see these are 8.5 by 11 sheets. 8.5 by 11 sheet of what they are calling their holographic rainbow. I would call it a foil rainbow. To me, holographic means it's got kind of a glimmer to it, a glitter to it, and this doesn't have that, but it does have a beautiful rainbow effect. I don't know if you can see it going from purple up here in this corner down to a yellow in this corner. So those are beautiful papers. And then I have misplayed it, so I'm going to have to pause you guys so I can find where I put the last two items. Found them. They had gotten stuck in the bag. Okay. Yes, it's a triangle. But let me show you. This is a beater's triangle. I have some of these in silver, but they're really sharp on the edge. And I always tend to cut myself. When I was doing jewelry, I would use them all the time just to kind of hold on to my beads. And yeah, now these have entered into the paper crafting world. And this is an exclusive from Simon Says Stamped. It has their little paw print in it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show in the corners. They've got these little ticky things, and I'm not sure exactly why they do that. I have a feeling that for beads it might help get them back to where you want them to go. Okay, and then we got a pack of sequins. Right, I'm not going to take them all out. I did that yesterday, and boy, did I have a mess to clean up. The sequins is in the... This is the Disco Ball sequins set, and it's got gold and silver and all that nummy goodness. Now, they call them sequins, but to me, a sequins has a hole. These do not have a hole. Some do have facets. I'm not exactly sure what the definition of a sequins is, and some are just round. Okay, so I suppose it all depends on what your definition is. Okay, so let's see. Now this is the way that the tray works. All right, you got your package. You open it up. You stick your nose into the package, or the point into the package, and then you slowly walk it up. I tap the back. Some people don't. Okay, and then they all just slide right back in. Okay, and that's it. They didn't go flying all over the place. They didn't go all wandering. I don't see any on my cardstock anyplace, so that's always a plus. And they are all out of the inside of the triangle. So that's it. That is everything from this pack. To me, this was definitely worth the money. Okay, remember, there are two ways to get these packs. You can either order them monthly, and I want to say they're $39.99 a month. Or if you get them in a pack, a monthly kit like I get them, okay, every month they will automatically charge your credit card. They will ship it to the address that you tell them to ship it to at the time that you sign up. I don't know if you can simply call them and change that address later on. I have no idea. I haven't tried to do that. I haven't heard anything about it. And then every month they will take and ship you whatever it is that they have to offer. And yeah, you can get all this nummy goodness as well. Okay, let's see. I'm going to stick this paper pack under this one. All right, excuse the pink paper. It's a case of being slight. And let me take this out for now. Do it this way. This is called the Groovy Happy Birthday, by the way, because of the grooves in the letters. Okay, and I'll stick this pink right here. All right, I hope you guys can see that. You really can't It's hard to appreciate that sparkle. All right, and then you get this, and I do want to mention this stamp timber. This month we did not get a $5 off discount code. You almost always get a $5 off discount code. Okay, what you do get is you get this little flyer that says, hey, join us for stamp timber. All right, and here are a list of all the vendors that they do deals with. Okay, and so far they have released the honeybee and the lawn fawn that I know of. I haven't gone to check today to see who the newest release is from. The lawn fawn sold out like that within an hour of them releasing the announcement. They were gone. All right, and the honeybee, I want to say the stamp was still available yesterday when I looked. Okay, but if you want the exclusives, and they are exclusives, once they are done, they are gone. They will never be restocked again. You have to hurry on over there to Stamp Pandas, or not Stamp Pandas, over to Simon Says Stamp for their Stamp Timber special. Okay, and sometimes they actually give out free gifts. Yesterday I placed an order and I'm getting a free pet. It was any order you got to choose a certain from a certain array of prizes. If you spent $30, you got to choose from a certain array of prizes, and if you spent over $100, you got to choose from a certain array of prizes. And when I looked at them all, I discovered I really like the pet. Or it's called a pet because it's the practically everything tool. So I got one of those. It comes in black. You guys will see it when it gets here. Okay. The new Simon Says stamps that they are releasing, just under the regular heading of Stamp Timber. Okay, it's their big stamp release for 2022. Those ones, my understanding is those ones will be available all year round. But some of them you want to jump on. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.